see, you gotta check on the YouTubes. Give it a couple minutes.
See, you gotta check on.
Oh yeah, we're live, we're good. We are good to go. Just gonna wait a couple minutes before we get started. Game 2, the National League Wild Card Series between the Cubs and the Padres. Gonna do a couple streams and then go into a football game tonight. Did not go to the volleyball game yesterday. Instead, I ended up going to have like a meeting. It's like a writers club meeting. And then I hung out with some buddies from high school. We went around and we did some like bar hopping and stuff. That was kind of cool. All right, here we go. Game 2 of the National League Wild Card Series here at Wrigley Field. The Chicago Cubs getting set to host the San Diego Padres. They win this game, they win a trip to Milwaukee. If not, then we're going to have a Game 3 of this series. I really hope this series ends in 2 games because the division series starts today, actually. It starts at 1 o'clock. Cubs will be... I don't know who they're going to have pitching for them. I think the Brewers will have like Freddie Peralta or something like that, but
and now, please welcome
should be a good game. I know Andrew Kittredge was the original starter for Game 1, but Shota Imanaga came in and he pitched. So we're having him start. And then on the mound for the Padres, I believe, is Dylan Cease. Hey, good morning, Braven. How you doing today? Good, sir. Got a busy day ahead of me. We got a couple MLB The Show streams, and then I got a football game tonight. Might end up doing a little vlog if you guys are interested in seeing that. But here's Shota Imanaga on the mound for the Cubs. We were talking about him and Seiya Suzuki yesterday, about their press conferences when they signed with the Cubs. Just how these two are just very humble guys, very cool guys. I don't know what it is. I've always enjoyed watching a lot of like Japanese players and stuff like that. I think it's because Ichiro Suzuki was my favorite player growing up, and he was also just another like humble dude. First pitch to Tatis is strike 1. Second pitch misses outside for ball 1. College football or Madden? Real football. It's real football, good sir. I'm going to my college teams. My college is playing tonight, and I go to the games. We got North Dakota State coming to town. Number 1 team in the FCS level. Here's a 2-2 to Tatis. He hit 333. There's a fly ball to shallow center. PCA diving catch. He can't get it. It's going all the way to the wall. Well, it didn't go all the way to the wall, but you get what I mean. Tatis is going to third, and he's got himself a leadoff triple. I don't know what Pete Crow Armstrong was doing there, but either way, Fernando Tatis is in at third for a leadoff triple. Here's Luis Arias. He had a couple hits in Game 1 that it ended in a 2-0 Cubs win. If you're not interested in college football, I mean, it is what it is. 2 balls, no strikes to Luis Arias, 3-time All-Star. He's been with 3 different teams. Twins, Marlins, and San Diego. Manny Machado on deck. 3-0 pitch from Imanaga. And a 4-pitch walk. They'll bring in Manny Machado. It's going to be a good game tonight. I was talking with one of the ushers who works at the game, and he was saying that it was sold out. North Dakota State, they're, for those of you who don't know, they're kind of like, like Alabama on the FCS level. There's like FBS, which is like Illinois, of course, the Illini, Wisconsin, Ohio State. Pretty much all the Big Ten and SEC schools, they're FBS, and then FCS, it's like small Division I. There's some pretty big alum that went to North Dakota State. Carson Wentz is one, and then Trey Lance is another. Machado strikes out. That's out number 1. And Menaga picks up his first strikeout and records, well, the first out. Here's Jackson Morrell. That's it. Foul. The count's 0-1. Tatis, the runner at third. Arias at first. They're going for a hit and run. There goes foul. It's 0-2. So then we're going to do Red Sox Yankees right after this. This game ends. There's a double play ball. 1. And they got them both. A nice double play turn by Michael Bush. Makes a little flip over to Dansby. Fires back to first, no problem. So the Cubs coming to bat here against Dylan Cease. This guy started off his career on the south side of Chicago with the White Sox. If you watched my Red Sox Yankees stream yesterday, you guys will know that Garrett Crochet pitched game 1. We were talking about how I got to watch him a lot when he was with the White Sox. Same thing with Dylan Cease. Had to watch him quite a bit too. Michael Bush, grounder to first. Arias eats it up a little bit, and then Cease. Quick little throw. Here's the starting lineup for the Cubs. It's pretty much the same lineup as game 1. Same thing for the Padres lineup is the same way, which is why I didn't really go over the lineups in this game. But here's Nico Horner. 1 out here in the first. Won a Gold Glove in 2023. Despite my history with the Cubs, I will admit Nico Horner is probably my favorite player on the Cubs. A really fun player to watch. Got a good glove. He can hit. Grounder to Arias to the way. And then here is Ian Happ. Here's the 0-2, and he strikes out. Kyle Tucker's going on strikes. If Braven wasn't interested, why did he ask? Just saying. Top of the second inning here at Wrigley Field. Xander Bogaerts leads off the inning for San Diego. Winner of this series will take on the Brewers in the division series, and which in real life that was the Cubs. So let's see if they can win this series in MLB The Show. Fly ball to left, catch is made for out number 1. That'll bring in Ryan O'Hearn. Didn't really do anything with the bat in game 1 of this series. Most of the Padres lineup was pretty quiet. Obviously, they didn't score any runs, so. Fly ball on to right, Suzuki, diving catch, it will go foul. Here's the pitch from Imanaga. There's a fly ball to center. Catch is made by Pete Crow Armstrong. And that's out number 2. Hopefully you guys are having a good morning. Just had a bowl of cereal for breakfast. About to do a couple of streams and then go to a football game tonight. Illinois State Redbirds and North Dakota State Bison. This is, I believe, the 3rd home game Illinois State has had this year. We have 2 more home games against... Actually, no, we have 3 more. Youngstown State on, let me see, October 18th. That's our homecoming week. And then we'll play Northern Iowa November 1st and then November 22nd. They'll be against our in-state rival Southern Illinois. There's a strikeout for Imanaga. That's his 2nd of the day. And we go to the bottom of the inning. Tucker, Suzuki, Kelly all leads off. Or all due up when we return. No score. Here's Kyle Tucker. You might realize he has a .667 batting average after game 1. Ended up having a home run. 2-run homer in game 1, making it a 2-0 game. That, of course, ended up being the final score. Fouled away 0-2. So, yeah, Tucker's having himself a good postseason so far. Fouled away 0-2. Kyle Tucker, of course, will be a free agent at the end of the year, so it'll be interesting to see where he ends up going. I don't know if he'll go back to Chicago. I think he's probably going to ask for, too much money, and I don't know if the Cubs are going to be comfortable with paying him the type of money he's going to ask for. There's a grounder to short. Throw to first in time. That's out number 1. Here's Seiya Suzuki. He too had a solid game 1 performance with the bat. Hitting .250 going into game 2. There's the umpire crew. I would read them off, but they show that graphic just super fast. It's like whenever I'm trying to take notes. And my professors, they have a PowerPoint. And I'm trying to take notes, and they trying to write down stuff on each slide, and then, okay, moving on. But yeah, my professors, they do take forever. There's a high fly ball to left center. Seiya Suzuki makes this a 1-0 ball game on a solo home run out to left center field. What a nice home run off the bat of Seiya Suzuki. 397 feet out to left field. And it's a 1-0 Chicago lead. Here's Carson Kelly. Carson Kelly, this guy's been with the Cardinals. He's been with Arizona, Detroit. And this year he's been a Cub. Kelly was 0 for 3 in game 1 of this series with a strikeout. He might have struck out, I think, a couple other times, but high fly ball to left field. Sheets is back. He'll make the catch for out number 2. I guess Jackson Morrell is watching him. He's watching. Two outs. Here's PCA. He hit 333 after game 1. There's a slider. There's strike 2. Dylan Cease kind of known for having a good slider. Seems like a lot of pitchers these days, they're all known for having good sliders. Fouled away, 0-2. Fouled off a slider. Gets up to 89 miles an hour. Which is cool. There's a one up high, 2-2. Or 1-2, excuse me. Now it's 2-2. If I sound a little tired or groggy this morning, that's because, well, I just woke up like a couple hours ago. There's a base hit for PCA. That's hit number 3. Hit number 2, excuse me. For the Cubs, it's the third hit all around in this ball game. Padres have a hit. Cubs with 2 hits. Now bring in Dansby Swanson with 2 outs. Out of the way, 0-1. Slider, strike 3. And we go to the 3rd inning. Seiya Suzuki makes it a 1-0 ball game on this solo blast to left field. Don't go anywhere. More postseason baseball coming your way. 1-0 Cubs. 1-0 Chicago as we go to the top of the 3rd inning of Game 2 of the Wild Card Series here at Wrigley Field. Chicago Cubs, San Diego Padres. This is kind of a fun fact for those of you who care. But this is not the first time the Cubs and Padres have met in a playoff series. Oh no, first time they met. They met back in the 1984 postseason. Of course, the Padres ended up winning that series. I have a lot of family who are huge Cubs fans. Obviously, being from Central Illinois, I deal with a lot of Cubs fans on a daily basis, and a lot of my older Cubs fans, they'll talk to me about that 84 team. The 84 Cubs and I believe the 89 Chicago Cubs, those were 2 pretty solid Cubs teams. Cronenworth strikes out. And that's out number 2. It was a drop 3rd strike. So that's out number 1, excuse me. Here's Freddie Fermin, the starting catcher in this game for the Padres. Ended up catching game 1. Mike Schilt, the Padres skipper, felt comfortable having him catch again game 2. Nothing wrong with that. It's always good to try and stick with one catcher throughout the postseason. Grounder to Swanson. 2 outs. But yeah, those 84, 89 Cubs teams, I feel like they're kind of overshadowed by the Cardinals, who are also really good in the 80s. Of course, 3 NL pennants and a World Series ring in 1982. 82, and then 2 more pennants in 85 and 87. Tatis back at it again. Led off the game with the triple. And the Padres haven't really done anything offensively since then. That's up high, ball 1. Trying to think of when the next time I'll be able to stream. I might stream a little bit tomorrow. I don't know. I have some studying that I have to do. I have a couple midterm exams coming up. Yucky. I know. 1-2 pitch to Tatis. That's foul. Or that's 12-6 curve. Taken for ball 2. Gotta love all the people here at the ball game today. Got their towels and all that. Fly ball to right. Suzuki makes the catch. And we go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Matt Shaw, Bush, Michael Bush, and Nico Horner all due up when we return. It's 1-0 Cubs. 1-0 Cubs as we go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Matt Shaw will lead things off, the rookie 3rd baseman. I know there's some Cubs fans who are not exactly too thrilled with Matt Shaw. I mean, give him some time, man. You know, this was, I think last year was his rookie year. You know, give him time to develop. Give him time to, you know, kind of adjust to the big leagues.
Now batting, first baseman, Michael.
Give him a few years, and who knows, he might be the next Chris Bryant over there at 3rd base. Here's Bush, grounder to Bogarts. Nice play, throw to first. Is not going to be in time as Bush has himself an infield single. Alexander Bogarts trying to be Derek Jeter over there at short. Tries to get the throw in, just Michael Bush was a little bit faster. Runner's going, and they pick him off trying to go to second. They get the out anyway. They couldn't get him out on a ground out to first, so they're like, well, let's get him out trying to steal second base. That'll work. And indeed, it did work. Strike 2 to Horner. He's already been with the Cubs for 6 years. Wait, when did he get called up? When did he get called up? 2019? He didn't really break out into the league, though, until 2022. I see.
1-2.
Slider, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Strike 3 call. Dylan Cease having himself a solid day on the mound. He's already got 4 strikeouts. Shotei Managa, meanwhile, with 3 in 3 innings. Let's see if he can add more to that. Going into the 4th inning, here's Luis Arias. He too has been in the league for 6 years, or since 2019. The 2019 Minnesota Twins, what a fun team that was. Led the league in home runs. Went to the playoffs just to get swept by the Yankees. All of that just to get swept by the Yankees in the division series. 1 ball, no strikes to Machado. Ironically, probably one of the best games from the 2019 season featured the Twins and the Yankees. It was at Target Field. I think the Yankees won 14 to 12 or something like that. I'll have to watch the highlights from that game when I'm done with this game. Machado 2-1 count. In the air to deep center. PCA is there. That's out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackson Morrell.
2 outs now. Here's Jackson Morrell. Heading to a double play his first time up. And hits a hard hit ball into center. And his second at bat for a 2-out single. 2-out single for Morrell with Xander Bogaerts coming up.
Ball.
Bogaerts, first pitch is
No strike.
low for ball 1. See, on the football side of things, there's some good games going on. I think the Illini have a home game today against Purdue. And then they got a few home games coming up. They had one last week versus USC. They have one today versus Purdue. Out of the way, 1 and 2. I was seeing Eastern Illinois' football schedule. So they got Alabama at the end of the year. That'll be an interesting game. Grounder to third. Shaw throw to first in time. And we go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Ian Happ, Kyle Tucker, Seiya Suzuki all due up when we return. Cubs lead this one 1-0. 1-0 Cubs as we go to the bottom of the 4th inning. It's game 2 of the 2025 National League Wild Card Series.
Ball outside.
Chicago Cubs, San Diego Padres, a postseason rematch from 1984.
That's a ball.
1984. My dad was born
Ball. No strike.
in 1984. His birthday's coming up later this month. That's up high. 2 balls, 1 strike. No, he's not a Cubs fan. He's not really into sports, but he likes the Cardinals and he likes the Packers for football. But he's not really a big sports guy. Like, he'll watch sports. He played sports, I think, growing up. He doesn't really watch sports. 2-2. Slider, strike 3. Strikeout number 5 for Dylan Cease to begin the 4th inning. Here's Kyle Tucker. Tucker, 0 for 1 here today. Fouls it off. The count's 1-0. Fouls off the second pitch, and it's 0-2. Back-to-back strikeouts for Cease.
The right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Here in the 4th inning, here's Seiya Suzuki. Out to left, at the wall, it's gone. Suzuki strikes again. It's 2-0. What a nice home run down the line. Two outs. Here's Carson Kelly. Been all Cubs so far in this ball game. And Dylan Cease records another strikeout. He's been doing well against this Cubs lineup, except for, well, Seiya Suzuki. Seiya Suzuki, I guess when he looks at Seiya Suzuki, he sees Barry Bonds or something?
Leading off for the Padres,
I don't know.
designated hitter, Ryan.
Either way, it's 2-0 Cubs. Top of the 5th inning. Here's Ryan O'Hearn. Grounder to Bush. Go to first in time. Or it wasn't really a throw. He stepped on the bag.
Gavin Sheets.
Either way, the Wii gets the first out. Here's Gavin Sheets. Struck out his last time up. Fouled off once more. That's low, ball 1. Struck him out looking. That's the 4th of the day. For Imanaga. We got Imanaga doing well with the pitching side, and Seiya Suzuki carrying the Cubs on the hitting side of things. In the top of the 5th inning, we've been live for about 32 minutes. Appreciate anybody who stopped by.
Ball 1.
Here's Cronenworth. 0 for 1 here today. Only 2 hits in this game for the Padres. A leadoff triple by Fernando Tatis, and then I don't know who has the other hit. I don't know who has the other hit. I'll have to look that up. Fouled away. And we go to the bottom of the 5th inning.
The center fielder, Pete Armstrong.
It's 2-0 Cubs.
Ball down. Duo. Yep.
2-1 to PCA. That's fouled off, and it's 2-2. Bottom of the 5th inning, we got the bottom half of the Cubs lineup due up. Dylan Cease, outside of giving up a pair of home runs to Seiya Suzuki, he's actually been doing really good in this game.
Ball 3.
Slider misses ball 3.
Full count.
To give you an update on this playoff series, so the Tigers ended up sweeping the Guardians in this series, in this postseason save, and then the Dodgers ended up beating the Reds. So got a little bit of realism. There's a walk to Kelly. Here's Dansby Swanson with Matt Shaw on deck. Now let's see if the Cubs can beat the Padres here today. And then they'll go to Milwaukee, just like real life. Pardon. There's a high fly ball to right field. Tatis going back, and this one is gone. Dansby Swanson. 2-run shot to right. And it's 4-0. Well, I was just saying how Dylan Cease has been pitching good today. Well, I guess that home run was the final blow.
Now pitching for San Diego.
Because he's now being taken out of the game. Here's a run. Marinaccio.
That's a strike. Hey! No ball. 2 strikes.
Another strikeout for Marinaccio. He came in relief of Game 1 of this series. See, tailgating starts up at 1. Ticket office opens at 3. Birdwalk led by Brock Spack is at 3:30. Reggie's Kid Zone opens at 7. 4:30 p.m. we've got Aaron Leach Club at Hancock Stadium opening up, and then Hancock Stadium opens at 5 p.m. Big Red Machine performance at 5, and then kickoff at 6 o'clock versus North Dakota State. Strike 3 call, back-to-back for Marinaccio. We go to the 6th inning. Dansby Swanson makes it a 4-0 lead.
Leading off for San Diego, the catcher, Freddie Fermin.
No.
Imanaga's still going here in the 6th inning.
Ball. 2-0 count.
4-0 Cubs. Is a couple home runs by Seiya Suzuki and the Dansby Swanson.
Yep.
Made it 4-0 on a big home run of his own. Foul the way 2-2.
Full count.
Counts full 3-2 to Machado, or to Fermin, excuse me. Foul the way again. Three-two pitch, and that's fouled away. Let's go, let's go, let's go. She's the one, she's the one, she's the one. Strikeout number 6
Now batting.
for Shota Imanaga.
Tatis Jr.
Looking back at the catcher and the umpire like, man, I can't believe that. Well, we can believe it.
No, that's a ball.
If we can believe it, you can too. It's so dumb. Ball 1 to Tatis. Only 2 hits in this game for the Padres. Fernando Tatis has 1. And then, who's got the other? Jackson Merrill has the other base hit. Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go.
1-1.
I have a song stuck in my head. It's, She's the One by the Cockroaches. They were a band in Australia. They were pretty big, like in the late 80s. They actually later on became the Wiggles. How about that? Grounder to short. 2 away. Talked about, went from rock and roll and wearing leather jackets and singing about, you know, love and all that stuff to wearing bright colored shirts or skivvies. I guess that's what they're called. And singing about hot potatoes and big red cars and fruit salad and all that stuff. Can't go wrong with the Wiggles, though. It's a good group of people. Anyway, here's the 0-2 pitch to Arias. 75 pitches thrown by Imanaga. Craig Counsell's got to feel pretty good about his starter today. Ball 2. Another 2-2. Another strikeout.
Leading off for the Cubs, the left fielder, Ian Happ.
He rides.
There's a strike 0-1. To Ian Happ, that's fouled away. That's a fair ball down the line.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kyle.
Happ is aboard with Tucker coming up. Venezuelan pitchers through the immaculate grid. And I'm trying to figure out some Venezuelan pitchers. Oh, Eduardo Rodriguez. He's Venezuelan. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Kyle Tucker with the second home run of this postseason. 6-0 Cubbies. Six nothing Cubs. 3 home runs. 4 home runs have been hit in this game. Seiya Suzuki hit 2 of them. But it would be cool if he gets his 3rd. And the left, Sheets makes the catch, 1 away.
The catcher, Carson Kelly.
One out. Here's Kelly 0 for 2.
No, that's a ball.
1-0. One out. Here's 1-1 count.
No.
Takes a fastball 2-1. Circle change taken. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Kelly strikes out.
Now batting, the center.
Marinaccio is still in this game.
Armstrong.
In 2 innings, he's allowed 2 hits, 2 runs, recorded 3 strikeouts. I don't know if we're going to have enough time to do Red Sox Yankees, because the tailgate starts at 11. Or not 11, starts at 1.
No.
I don't know, we'll see. A 3-0 pitch to PCA with Swanson on deck, who homered earlier.
High. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Fouled again. Too short. Bogarts fires the first, and that's the end of the 6th inning. Kyle Tucker goes deep for the 2nd time this postseason. 6-0 Cubs at the end of 6.
Leading off for the Padres, the third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Ball. Ball.
7th inning time here in Wrigley Field. Shotei Managa facing the one and only Manny Machado. Illinois Purdue play later, playing about 10 minutes. Did I say the game was going to be a home game for the Illini? I lied. It's they're going to be on the road. Something I did not lie about, though, was they play Ohio State next week. Fouled away by Machado. Cubs are 9 defensive outs away from going to Milwaukee.
That's foul.
Just realized the Padres have not scored a run in this series. They were shut out game 1, 2-0. They haven't done anything so far here today. There's a base hit to right. Machado's on to lead off the inning. That's the 3rd hit for the Padres. They still got, 2.5 innings to do something. This game's far from over.
0-1.
It's just, I don't know how I would feel being a Padres fan knowing that my team flied all the way out to the Midwest to play 2 games and get outscored and score 0 runs
No ball, 2 strikes.
and get swept. Today they've only had one guy at third base, and that was Fernando Tatis. And even then they couldn't get him to score.
One, two.
2 strikes. Drink some water. Strike 3 to Morel. 8 strikeouts for Shotei Managa.
Yeah.
See, we've got Texas and Florida playing today at 2:30. Illinois State, North Dakota State, like I mentioned earlier. Lots of big games going on in the Big Ten.
Ball.
Michigan, Wisconsin, Maryland and Washington, Nebraska and Michigan State, And Ohio State, #1 ranked team in the nation, playing Minnesota. Here's a 2-2 to Bogarts.
Yes.
Swing and a miss. 9 strikeouts now for Imanaga. He'll look for 10.
Designated hitter, Ryan O'Hearn.
No.
Ryan O'Hearn 0 for 2. Rounder, 2-horner, throw to first in time, and it's time for the 7th inning.
Pitching for San Diego, number 56, Jeremiah.
Pitcher at Wrigley Field, Jeremiah Estrada.
Leading off for the Cubs, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
No ball. 1 strike.
There's a strike 0-2 to Swanson. Already with a home run here today.
2.
Tim Polasek, second-year coach, your head coach for North Dakota State. See, this guy was a
Ball 2.
quarterback at Concordia in Wisconsin. It's a Division II school, I want to say. Division III. Fouled away, the count's 2-2. He was a quarterback coach. There was a coach at Wisconsin, Stevens Point, from 2003 to 2005. He was with North Dakota State from 2006 to 2012. Was a tight end fullback coach at Northern Illinois in 2013. Came back to North Dakota State as their offense coordinator in 2014 through 2016. Offensive line coach for the Iowa Hawkeyes from 2017 to 2020. Was an offense coordinator at Wyoming from 2021 to 2023. And is currently, and since 2024, has been the head coach of North Dakota State.
Ball 2. 0-2.
0-2 pitch to Matt Shaw. Going back to the baseball things side of things, there's a grounder to second.
Up next for the Cubs, the
And that's
first
out number 2.
baseman, Bush.
2 outs, here's Bush. 1 for 3 here today. Strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
To Michael Bush.
Point 3.
Another strikeout. We go to the 8th. 6-0 Cubs.
Pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 45.
Drew Pomeranz, he pitched game 1 of this series. Ended up getting the win.
Leading off for the Padres, the left fielder.
Looks like he'll come in relief for Imanaga here in the 8th. Craig Counsell got to be feeling pretty happy about how the way his team's been playing the last 2 games. Out of the way, the count's 0-2. Fouled once more.
One, two.
1-2.
Two, two.
Now the Cubs are 5 defensive outs away. Here's Cronenworth 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts.
Ah! Ball one.
Fouled away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fouled again. Grider. Throw to first in time, and that's out number 2.
Now back. Catcher, ready for me.
Now bring in Freddie Fermin 0 for 2. We come back for the Cubs half of the inning. It'll be Horner, Ian Happ, and Kyle Tucker all due up. Fouled away, 0-2.
One, two. Ball two. Full count. Ice cream.
Bottom of the 8th, here we come. It's 6-0 Cubs.
Pitching for San Diego.
Juani Peralta will pop out of the San Diego bullpen.
On the Peralta.
Nico Horner will lead off the bottom of the 8th inning for the Cubs. First pitch, ball 1.
Drive.
Circle change, 1-1. Fouled away.
No, that's foul.
1-2.
Full count.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Here's Ian Happ.
That's the ball.
1-0 the count. Happ to right center. Tatis is back. This one is off the wall. Happ will go for second, and it's a 1-out double. A 1-out double for Happ. And that'll bring in Kyle Tucker.
Ball one.
Ball one.
One ball. No strike.
Tucker 1 for 3 with the home run. He's got 3 of them, or 2 of them in this postseason. Say Suzuki's got 2 also.
Hee-haw.
1 ball, 1 strike. 4 home runs in this game for the Cubs. 2 for Seiya Suzuki, 1 from Dansby Swanson, the other coming from Kyle Tucker. Never thought I'd say this, but what a fun day of baseball this has been here at Wrigley Field. That's fouled away, and it's 1-2. Maybe one day I'll get to go to Wrigley Field in real life.
Ball.
2-2. As I mentioned before, I've never been to Chicago, so that would be cool to visit. I've been told that it's not that bad of a place to visit.
Full count.
Now the count's full.
Ball four. Take your base.
And that's ball 4 to Kyle Tucker.
Now batting, right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Sorry, I was reading something.
Double.
To second, 1, safe at first.
Now batting, catcher, Carson Kelly.
A nice turn, though. Good effort by Cronenworth. They get the lead runner.
Pitching for San Diego,
Padres going back to their
22.
bullpen. They'll bring in Mason Miller to face Kelly. 0-1.
Hee-haw.
Ball one to Carson Kelly. 101 on the radar gun. Kelly strikes out. We're going to the ninth. Last chance for the Padres to try and keep things going. They're down 6-0. Andrew Kittredge. He closed out this series in real life. Let's see if he can close it out in MLB The Show live.
Andrew Kittredge. Leading off for San Diego, the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
And to right, that's going to drop for a hit. Tatis is on. For the second time today, the leadoff man's on for San Diego. Here's Luis Arias. Strike one. 0 for 2 at the walk. To third off the glove of Shaw. They'll settle for 1 out. As they get Arias going to first. Now bring in Manny Machado. Here's Manny Machado, 0-1 count.
1-1.
Slider outside, ball one. Six nothing Cubs is the score here in the top of the ninth. A grounder, 2-horner. And the Padres are down to their final out with a runner at third.
The center fielder, number 3, Jackson Merrill.
2 outs, here's a Morel. The Padres have not scored a single run in this series.
Ball.
Lost game 1, 2-0. They're 3 strikes away from losing this game.
Hard ball.
Umpire calls that strike 1. Morel was probably thinking it was ball 2. We were all thinking it was ball 2, but 1-1 to Kittredge. That's fouled away. And the Padres are down to their last strike. Crowd on their feet here at Wrigley.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2.
Ball.
Works the count 3-2. Bogart's on deck. Crowd once again on their feet here at Wrigley Field. Here's the pitch. Jams it into right. Suzuki makes the catch. And the Cubs are on their way to Milwaukee for the division series. A 6-0 winner here against the San Diego Padres. Look out, Milwaukee. You've got company. And that's all we got for you here today on Let's Talk Sports for our MLB The Show postseason coverage. What a game this was. Again, 4 home runs in this game. The Padres had 4 hits. They just couldn't score off of Shota Imanaga. The Cubs bullpen locked it down. Seiya Suzuki, 2 home runs. Home run for Swanson, home run for Tucker. Imanaga went 7 innings. He allowed 3 hits, a walk, 9 strikeouts, and then Jude Pomeranz and Andrew Kittredge, they were both lights out. Dylan Cease, despite going 4 innings, wasn't too bad at parts. But yeah, I guess I'll show you guys the bracket real quick, and then I'm probably gonna take a shower, get ready to for the game later. But yeah, the Padres did not score a single run in this series. I kid you not. Imagine being a Padres fan. Like, being the Padres, you fly all the way out from San Diego to Chicago for a postseason series just to not score a single run. Like, they had 4 hits in game 1. They had 4 hits in game 2. And that's kind of it. And then showing you the rest of the bracket. Tigers swept the Guardians, so they'll play the Mariners. The Dodgers swept the Reds, so they'll play the Phillies, which means we'll just have to wait for the winner of the Red Sox-Yankees series. Who's it going to be? I'm not too sure. Stay tuned for later. Till then, I'm Josh Wright signing off.